What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Booba Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. I had to discuss the most mind-blowing statements made that I have ever seen. These are the most mind-blowing statements that I have ever seen. Gervonta Davis, who is a 5-time world champion, 3-division world champion, superstar boxer in the sport of boxing. He's 30 years of age. 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout. Gervonta Davis goes on an absolute rant at His Excellency, Turki Alalshikh, essentially because he was not invited to the Ring Magazine Boxing Awards ceremony, and he goes on a rant. Now, first, yesterday, he did a live stream on his social media and stated that Turki Alalshikh needs to send him $150 million to rematch Ryan Garcia. That was one. Now today, he goes on a rant on his social media, right? And I have to blame his fans and the people around him, right? So let's just go into what he had to say. That makes zero sense. He goes, quote, "Why didn't they invite everybody?" But he says, why they didn't invite everybody, but they invited people they deal with. There was tons of boxers there. Heavyweights to lightweights to whomever, right? They were all in attendance, okay? Maybe everybody didn't have the ability to attend. But he says, why didn't they invite everybody? Then he says, blank out of here. Stop blank eating. Look at the little I'm trying to find the word to paraphrase, thinking he came up on something. And he says, at Eddie Hearn. Now tell them all, fight each other, since they have a heavy roster. PBC had a heavy roster and they wasn't all fighting each other. Are you aware of that? PBC has a heavy roster. Canelo Alvarez signed a 3-fight deal with the PBC, and David Benavidez wasn't included. They in the same division, the 2 best fighters in their division. Is he aware of that? Right? That makes no sense in itself. Okay. But let's continue. Keith Thurman and Errol Spence, both with the PBC, they never fought each other. But let's continue, right? Then somebody says, Turkey is the savior of boxing, deal with it. He responds, quote, he ain't nothing, I'm paraphrasing. Shut up, blank eater. Somebody says he's mad the sport of boxing is moving on without him, right? And their career ain't waiting on him. He responds, LOL, quote, LOL. They have to go over there to make money and still do. I sell where I'm from. Blank America. You don't sell more than Canelo Alvarez. You don't make more money than Canelo Alvarez. You don't sell more money than Canelo Alvarez. You're not a bigger draw than Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo Alvarez was front and center. He was there. And meeting with Turki Alalshikh. And he has done, Gervonta Davis at 30 years old has done one pay-per-view that did 1 million pay-per-view buys. Canelo has done 1 million pay-per-view buys over 4 times in his career. And he's averaging $30 million plus. Tank Davis said that he signed a 7-fight deal with Amazon Prime that was worth more than the deal Floyd Mayweather signed with Showtime, yet that deal proved not to be true. Canelo Alvarez has been making $30 million a fight for years, as well as Anthony Joshua. Then you had Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk both making over $30 million. You have a rematch where Bivol and Beterbiev going to make over that. Make this make sense. Then he says, and Canelo fights in America. And he's the bigger draw. And he's only 4 years older. I continue. He says, they want to act like this guy is good for boxing when he not good at nothing. I'm paraphrasing again. If so, why he not building the people where he from? This guy knows blank nothing about boxing at all. And this is who they turned their, he's saying, catering to, all blank eaters. Canelo Alvarez is a blank eater? I'm confused. Because you said that you had high praise for Canelo Alvarez. He's over there. He says that he's looking to do big things with Turki Alalshikh. He's looking to make the biggest fights with Turki Alalshikh. He did 1 million pay-per-views with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., with Floyd Mayweather, Triple G twice. He's made $30 million in multiple fights. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, undisputed champion. What are we talking about here? Naoya Inoue, the monster. The Japanese monster. Naoya Inoue, done a deal with Turki Alalshikh. You said you wanted to do a super fight with Inoue. Inoue did a deal with Turki Alalshikh in Riyadh season. So Inoue is a D rider and a D eater. Canelo Alvarez, never mind the Terrence Crawfords of the world. David Benavidez, Samson Likovic wanted to do a deal with him. Sebastian Fundora as well. Virgil Ortiz Jr. You had top-ranked fighters such as Jared Anderson go over there. Teofimo Lopez over there trying to make a bag. I'm confused. This sounds like you're just salty. You wasn't involved. But you just said that you wanted to rematch Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia's over there trying to make a deal. Ryan Garcia was there. Ryan Garcia was taking pictures with Turki and looking to make deals. Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Monster Inoue. All the big name fighters, the heavyweights, Fury, Joshua, Wilder, Alexander Usyk, Martin Bakole, Joseph Parker. What are we talking about here? This is foolishness at the highest level. This is foolishness at the highest level. Turki Alalshikh, His Excellency, is the closest thing we had to a governing body in the sport of boxing history. And what happened is Turki Alalshikh is shrinking the field. He's monopolizing. He's removing options and excuses. So you bucking the system for what? You do it in the States. Turki Alalshikh is looking to make Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez in Vegas in September. In the States, on U.S. soil, which would be the biggest fight in boxing. And would definitely surpass 1 million pay-per-view buys. And I can guarantee you the undercard is going to be stacked as well. They ain't going to be skimming the undercard. So this makes no sense, but it does make sense. His Gervonta Davis pride is talking over his brain. Period. Turki Alalshikh is not good for boxing. We would have never get Artur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol. We would have never got Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. Terrence Crawford on the verge of fighting Canelo Alvarez. Look at the fights we getting. How can he possibly be bad for the sport of boxing? Make it make sense, man. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.